Right about now, everyone's waiting for Diablo Immortal to drop their big winter update. This has been in talks now for 6 months, and everyone's anticipating something pretty big. Are you? Maybe you're not. What we do have today is something coming from China, a little bit of a look into what's to come, but I also anticipate that some patch notes drop today from North America. When those do drop, I'll put together another video for you guys to take a look at so we could dive deeper into what's to be expected from the update. But for today, I want to look at what's going on over here in China. As you could see, we have a return of Diablo. It is obviously happening. And I want to dive into the game and talk about a few key things from there regarding some of the events that I was participating in this morning and yesterday. So let's start off with a little bit of this story here. The epic story is about to begin. After successfully awakening the holy sword Eldruin, a new crisis strikes again. The shadow that once frightened the high heaven will once again descend upon Sanctuary. The new version of Diablo Immortal, The Final Battle, will be officially released on December 14th. Remember, this is China. Things could be written differently, translated weird, or dates can be different. The main storyline ushers in a new chapter. A catastrophe that can destroy the entire sanctuary is about to strike. In order to deal with the sweeping dark forces, protect Sanctuary, and uphold justice, the warriors need to seize every opportunity to improve their own strength. So what does this mean? What are we actually going to be getting? Well, we know that a big story part is coming. We're going to be having a new zone. We kind of saw this. Some of this stuff was leaked in previous videos that I did, but they leaked a new zone. They leaked a new boss battle, changes to dungeons, things like that were all brought to fruition. So a lot of different changes are coming to the game and new elements are coming to the game, which is exciting. I'm particularly, and not being a lore or campaign guy, I'm particularly excited about the fight against Diablo because, well, this is what we've been waiting for since this game came out. So now that's going to be a thing. I anticipate this is going to be something big. It's going to be a pretty massive battle and something that's going to be memorable and hopefully replayable as a whole. They did mention that the fight against Diablo will be replayable with a party. So I'm anticipating that means it's going to be a dungeon because that's how it's always been in the past, but who knows? It could be a different mechanic entirely. Either way, happy that we can relive all of that. Now, we also have some other things coming, like as of right now, there is a gift code coming soon that we should be able to grab for Diablo. It says Diablo Returns, Face Hell's Fury, use promo code. Would love it if they ever would put Code Echo inside of the game. Man, how much support that would be to the channel. It would be actually incredible and sustainable for everything that we're doing here. But let's keep an eye out. I'll be sure to let you know as soon as they do send us a promo code. What that is. I'll probably drop a short on the channel or something like that so I could quickly get it out, maybe throw it in the community tab. Always subscribe so you don't miss out on that stuff. I'm anticipating it'll be something fairly cool, but nothing groundbreaking. You never know. This is their big update of the year. Now let's dive back into the game, and I want to talk to you about Wind of Fortune. Now, Winds of Fortune, in previous times, I always thought that, oh, you dive into the game, and when you log out, your time stops. And it was not 24 hours running, but it was 24 hours of actual play time where you were getting these double rewards. That's not the case. We learned that last time around, and as you can see, I have only 1 hour, 1 minute left on my double drops. I farmed like crazy yesterday. I did all my dungeons and extra dungeons. I did all my bounties, which weren't many. I did a couple of events, and then I was in the open world farming literally all day long. I just kind of had it open throughout the day, and I was running circle farming with parties all day long, and I was trying to get as much experience as I could. What's weird to me, though, is we didn't get any scrap materials, and we didn't get any flowing shards. I'm unsure as to, or maybe all the scrap materials they just don't show here. It just didn't seem that I was getting any extra buffs for those. Obviously I did for battle points, we did for gold, experience, and the dust, but the others it was not the case. Now, I pulled in over 40 legendary pieces of gear yesterday alone just running. When things are dropping in the open world, you'll see 2 of those legendary pieces of gear drop instead of just the 1. When you turn in from the bestiary, you'd see the same thing happening. This is going on for a bunch of days inside of the game. All you have to do is activate it, and then it begins. Make sure that you don't claim all prematurely, or it'll stop you from actually grabbing all of those rewards, and then you'll miss out on any of the other double rewards that are going on. So for me, my day starting right now, I'm about to wake up my son in about 10 minutes to get ready for school. So my grind is done, and I'm essentially just going to claim all of these rewards right now. Gave me another Paragon level. I could have probably sat on this until Monday if I wanted to, but if you recall yesterday's video, it was Monday. We claimed all of our rewards. We were sitting at Paragon level 557, I think it was, which means between yesterday's video and today's, we gained 11 Paragons levels, with me now being 8 levels above server Paragon level, which is quite exciting, with a couple of legendaries that we still have sitting in our bag. I think these are actually just from running the morning dungeons. And again, just trying to grind up all this gear. My gear is so low. I have to get all of these to 30. It has not been a primary focus of me, and it should have been all around. Now, I also, like I said in my last video, I was considering doing stuff with gems. A lot of people talk about the Morn Skull and how it should be part of your build because it's such a great gem. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be crafting as many of these as I can over the next month's time, because when you go into the game as well, when you go into the events, you'll notice, actually, it should say it right over here. Oh, it was actually popping up over here yesterday. It was showing that there were like 20 days left inside of this event, where that timeline had changed, because previously it was only showing, you know, that it was supposed to be ending very soon. See right here, 12:30. I believe that this has recently changed. This was not supposed to go this long, but now we've gotten ourselves an extra 20 days where we can collect, enjoy those events, and do all of that. By the way, we just got 2 more levels on our battle pass right here, which is almost taking up 1 more level. We're at level 39 right now, which that actually gives me enough crests. And then I actually love it once we get done with the battle pass, because then I'm going to have I'll get this done today. I'll have 8.5 days to get as many Gift of Renowns as I can, which is going to just continuously feed me scrap materials, which I need for that secondary gear. Also feed me hilts so I can continuously buy rare crests from the hilts vendor. That's how I do everything. And as you can see, these are the battle points we just picked up these just yesterday, and a lot of them came from bestiary, from that open world farming, getting tons of those globes dropping. We did Heliquary last night as well. We did just a little bit of battleground, 1 Herodrum, and then we were doing some random dungeons. It looks like I did 14 or so of those. So I was trying to get as much of a grind in as I could, because it's worthy. It's worth your time when you're getting that double experience to try and catch up your account. And I know there's a lot of people that are in a very similar boat trying to catch up your account or their own account. And something that's always worth noting, if you guys could lock down one of these towers, it essentially is giving you free experience every single day. Coming on over here, grabbing this, just helping progress your account. Plus you'll get these chests as well, which can give you legendary crests, which is always nice. As you can see, that's a reward I can get from running this one. This will be one that I definitely want to run a few runs through to try and progress this, because every Sunday, or I should say every Monday, this will reset itself, and then you will not be able to get all 3 drops if you haven't claimed all 3 already. And again, all 3 will not be claimed just from passively collecting those rewards. It takes more than that. And the last thing is the Abyssal Verge. They have a new season. It's underway, and it ends on February 27th. If you go to your bag, you'll notice that the charms from the Abyssal Verge that were inside of your bag are no longer there. Mine are gone. I had a handful in here. Actually, I wonder, I don't think I got anything for them. No other reward came and took their place. Actually, let's actually quickly go over to the Abyssal Verge. I haven't gone over there since this change, and I never got any rewards. I did not push it hard. I think I played it 1 day when it released, just a bunch to see what it was all about. I was not the biggest fan of the mode or how it worked. I thought it was fun, but I didn't like the whole season behind it. I wonder if there is something for me to claim here. Yeah, season rewards. My highest was a level 4, so clearly that was not a big reward whatsoever. But our last season rewards are just the legendary piece of gear, some scrap, and some of that. So we could claim our reward, and that's it. I guess we could enter the new season too and begin that if we want to. But that's probably not something I'm going to do. And now I'm sitting with 1 charm that's going to essentially just sit in here for the entire season. I guess I could probably go put it in my stash if I want to, if it's not something I plan on doing. But things been good. Back to the barb. I'm loving it. I'm really looking forward to the update. And again, when the patch notes drop, make sure you come check out the channel because I'll have the information for you here as always.